Imagine stepping into a room. Your arrival changes the atmosphere. Your entrance inspires respect. Your contributions are noticed immediately, and your ideas are sought. This is not just wishful thinking. It is the result of mastering an ancient art infused with Stoic wisdom. Today you are about to learn a powerful psychological strategy that can elevate your position and make you a priority in any situation. Know your value. You know the frustration of being overlooked and overlooked. You're trying hard, but even in the daylight you look like a shadow. It's a common story, but it doesn't have to be your story. Stoicism offers a counterintuitive lesson that true value comes from within and must be diminished by external oversight. It is undeniable that they can provide significant advantages in your private life. These strategies that we will examine in a moment are not just theoretical, they can be applied practically, and they have passed the test of time. They will not only give you the recognition you deserve, but they will also strengthen your inner meta-net. While examining these strategies, they are more than just techniques. They are transformative in how you see yourself and radiating outwards. Remember that a process is part of a mindset shift. If you are ready to not only be noticed, but also to be a priority, stay with me. This is not a short-term moment of attention. It is about creating a strong presence that creates and continues to have an impact far beyond the first interaction. Let's start the right process, dominate a field. Let's get to the heart of the matter from the east. You wouldn't accept being second in the office, on the field, or in the gym. So why would you accept that in the pecking order in life? It's not about ego, it's about your self-respect above all else. When you choose to spend your time and energy, do it where it counts. If your value is not mutually accepted, your alliances mean come again. By choosing environments where your value is accepted, you will naturally increase your status. Remember, you do not have the reins on how others value you, but you are the emperor of your own self-esteem. Do you want to be the leading actor in the game of life? Create your personal epic by giving yourself the leading role. That's the truth itself. Attaching your happiness to someone else is like building a house on sand. It slips and falls without warning. The person who is the master of his own joy has a power that no one can take away. Stoicism is not about suppressing emotions. It's about deriving your satisfaction from the iron-hard parts of life that you control. Have you ever noticed that they are attracted to it? It's not a coincidence. It's the allure of self-sufficiency. It's your daily routine, it's your personal accomplishments, it's quiet. It's your moments of contemplation, enjoy it. It's not about retreating into a lonely life. It's about being so committed to your own happiness that it's not the waves crashing against it. You become the rock. That's the kind of man you just become. It doesn't just sit on someone's priority list. It moves to the top of the list. So hold on to this power. Use it wisely and with a pure heart. Sometimes the strongest move you can make is to take a step back. And in doing so, you may find that everything else goes one step forward. 6. Cultivate the fear of losing yourself to the world, missing you. Let's look at a hard strategy that shows what it means. It's a truth as old as time. We often don't appreciate something until it's no longer around us. It's not about manipulation. It's about showing your inner worth. The Stoics believed in the power of self-sufficiency and not being overly dependent on external events. Now that's playing games. It's not about giving someone the cold shoulder. Banda. It's about investing your time and emotional investment in something that's not guaranteed. Step back a little. Let your presence be something they deserve. Your attention will be diversified. They'll start to wonder about you and what's changed. This emptiness you've left will make you think about your value and, most importantly, fear of losing your place in their life. This should be done with a subtle touch. We have disappeared. You are simply readjusting your attention. Show them that as you value them, your world is wide and full of places and people who value you in return. When done right, they begin to appreciate your value and naturally want to move you higher on their list of priorities. You create balance. Remember, a man who knows his worth attracts the world's attention, a balanced reminder of standing back. It's not about making them chase you, they won't step in. Jesus is about showing them what they have to lose. The seven unspoken charms mystery has always had a magnetic pull. In a world where oversharing is the norm, holding back is it's a power move. A Stoic knows the value of silence and the power of holding in reserve. When it comes to relationships and interactions, revealing every card in your hand is not only unnecessary but also unwise. The people you meet should deserve everything they learn about you. So how do you preserve this mystery? Start by sharing just enough to spark interest, but not all. Show your depth, your hobbies, your passions, your dreams. Tell them drop by drop, not in a flood. When asked about your past, give them a canvas with broad strokes, not fine details. This is not cheating, it is common sense. It invites the other person to lean in, question, and look for more. And in doing so, it becomes a puzzle that they can do nothing else to solve. You come, your importance increases because you are not just an open book in their mind. There is always another layer to reveal, another facet to explore. You invite them on an adventure to uncover the treasure that knows you at your core. But they will not find this treasure lying on the surface. You will find yourself hidden, valuable, and worth their time and effort. If you place it in someone's thoughts in this way, it becomes a priority. Because the human soul is created to value things it does not fully understand. It is very important that when you encourage others to invest in you, their perception of your importance naturally increases. How do you do this? It is all about balance. Yes, you must be approachable. But this should not come at the expense of your value. Let's say you have an opportunity to spend time together, but you are really busy. Communicate that. It is a matter of success. It's not about playing hard to do. It's about being honest about your commitments. This honesty shows that you're a down-to-earth man. Appreciate when they make an effort to fit in with your schedule, not just to pass the time. Appreciation can be a powerful reinforcer. It lets them know that their efforts are noticed and not everyone has the same privilege. It lets them know that their efforts are being made. And you appreciate it too. It's an Alvar dance, making every interaction count. The key here is taking it to the extreme. You're not building walls, you're setting standards. It's not about superiority, it's about mutual respect. You become a priority when they realize that spending time with you is a gift, not a blessing. The delicate balance of Stoic wisdom. Knowing your value and allowing others to realize it of their own free will. 9. The art of silence. Silence speaks volumes. In a world full of constant noise and chatter, the absence of your voice can be louder than your presence. If you are the one who always extends his hand and starts every conversation, you can unknowingly reduce your value in the eyes of others. It is in human nature. Yes, we go after what moves us away. Consider the power of an approach. When you withdraw, you send a clear signal. Your attention is not taken for granted, it must be earned. It is not about playing games or manipulation. It comes from a deep respect for oneself. It is a strong indicator of self-efficacy. The Stoics believe that inner peace and contentment depend on external approval. It echoes the belief that contact comes from within, not from within. You create space by stopping your actions to initiate contact. In that space, the other party has room to move towards you. It's a testament to their interest and value in your relationship. If they reach out to you, Jesus, this reaffirms your connection. If not, you give valuable information about where you really stand. This tactic should not be about testing the other person. Rather, it is about rebalancing the dynamics of the interaction. It is a reflection opportunity for both parties. This tactic should not be about testing the other person. It is rather about rebalancing the dynamics of the interaction. It is a reflection opportunity for both parties. Dialogue when the conversation begins again, and eventually on a more equal backbone with a deeper appreciation for the individuals involved. Your communication should be like a rare commodity sought, not squandered. This is the essence of Stoic wisdom, knowing when to speak and when to let the silence speak. Finally, this is your plan to prioritize as Uz draws the curtain on the strategy. You are the master of engraving in your mind the philosophy underlying your approach. This is not just manipulation. It is a reflection of the strength and balance coming from the Stoic tradition, embracing inner fortitude and the power of a self-confident spirit. Remember, if these tactics could tip the scales in your favor, you would make yourself a valuable person. By adopting these steps, you are not only trying to change outer perception, but you are also trying to increase your inner worth. Whether it is cultivating inner happiness, maintaining a touch of mystery, or a strategic retreat of your being, every step is also about increasing your self-esteem. It is a journey of balance, balancing kindness with self-respect, availability with self-importance, and investment with self-preservation. According to the Stoic view, this balance is the hallmark of a life well lived. So as you embark on this path, do it with awareness and honesty. Make these strategies your ally, but let your character be your guide. Thank you for your time. Thank you. As you step forward, remember that the most important priority is to live a life true to yourself, with wisdom, courage, and a little Stoic serenity. If this video impressed you, lock your head in the moment of shaking your head. Go ahead and press the like button. It's a simple click for you, but it means the world to us. Tells us we're on the right track. We provide content that resonates and adds value to your life, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing. Join our community of like-minded individuals as we delve deeper into the art of living with purpose and faith. By subscribing, you not only gain access to content that values the Stoic virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, you take your place in a brotherhood